Hi guys! Today we're back with the lawn and landscape business on the Xbox. I'm leaving the house here just before 9 a.m. Today guys, we got rained out. It rained overnight and there's more rain coming later on today, so instead of starting a new job, we're going to be doing a few things around the shop. Why don't we hop in the Lizard F350 and head on over. If you guys want to see more here with the Xbox, please hit the like button, it's much appreciated. And all the mods featured in today's video can be found on all platforms for FS25. I've been doing quite a bit of work here with the lawn and landscape business. We've been growing the business from when we first started at the start of the season. I think we're up to about 35 weekly lawns here. We do one or two landscape jobs a week, and we've been taking on more and more jobs. So today guys, we do need to pick up some more equipment here, so that is something on the list. We'll have to go look at it to see if the numbers work, if it's going to be a good deal for us. But first, we have a little bit of maintenance to do. I've been running the New Holland here for quite some time, so I want to clean the air filter on it. I want to get this thing washed. The bottom of this is covered in mud, and with mud, we could rust out over time with all the moisture in it. So let's get this thing pressure washed. But it's awesome to be back here on the Xbox. More and more mods are coming out here, which is sweet. We have a lot of cool videos planned here, but yeah, getting this thing nice and cleaned up. Alright, we should be all set to bring this in the shop here. Now, I did also use the grease and did all the different areas here, so no more squeaking. And when you know that happens, it's time to put some grease on it, so we should be all set there. I do need to change the blades on the mower, but guys, I found a deal on an older, bigger truck here. It is a Lizard C7500. It's a pretty big truck. I believe it's like a 10-ton. We currently have a dump truck that's like a 2 to 5 ton, so getting a 10-ton dump truck will help us on out for the bigger projects that we are taking. So one of my buddies is going to come with me, we're going to look at it, and hopefully we could take it home here. It's a really good price as it is pretty old. I think it's about 35 years old. I looked at this with my friend for quite some time, so I think it's time to take the camera out and show it to you guys. This is a C7500 top kick with an international engine, 10-ton dump truck. You guys can see this is meant to work. So I got the story. A farmer had this, used it around his farm, has about 170,000 miles on it. But guys, the best part about it, the price for this thing is only $6,200, so I think it's worth the investment. It's all DOT'd, everything like that, so it's well maintained, a garage kept in one of his barns, so there's really not too much rust on this thing. For an old truck like this, especially an old International, we still have quite a bit of life left in it, which is good. And he said he just put all new rear tires on it. So I think, guys, we're going to take this home with us. And let me show you the inside here. There's a few tears in the seats. We could just get that kind of reupholstered. But yeah, I think we're going to be taking it. So why don't we head on back to the shop. We'll do the paperwork when he meets us back at our shop after he's done with his work day here. And it is a manual here, so shifting through the gears, hopefully I don't end up damaging any of the gears as I'm a bit rusty with a manual here. It's really important to reinvest back into business here. Try to make decisions, buy equipment that's going to help us grow, bring our business to the next level. And I think this truck is a good stepping stone. We do not have the budget. We really don't have the business to buy a brand new, huge truck. So I think this is the way to go. A brand new dump truck is hundreds of thousands of dollars to get a 10-ton. So this is the way to go for us. And we'll check out the dump bed as well when we're back here at the shop. Let's take a quick look here at it so you guys can see it's a single piston cylinder, and this thing has pretty high dump capacity, and we do also have a working cover on it, so that's going to be helpful to cover so we don't have debris flying off and into the road or any passing by cars, which is sweet. But now that we got this, guys, we have to run on over to the dealer to pick up a new skid steer. So why don't we take the F350 and we'll take the utility trailer. The skid steer is the workhorse of the business, and I want to get a second one so we could be on multiple jobs and hire a part-time helper, so that's going to be a big help here. But if you guys want to see more with the Xbox series, please let me know. I really do like these videos. It's a fun challenge to try to do what I do on the PC, but here on the Xbox, I do a pretty good job at it, and we have a lot of fun doing it. While we're here at the dealer, we'll also check out what other machines they have, what other purchases we could potentially buy down the road here. And they have it out front, and oh, look at that. They have a few excavators, which actually we do need to start to look into here. So let's look at the new purchase. Here it is, a Lizard 863. This thing is sweet. So it's a turbo high flow. I decided to go with the wheeled skid loader. I think it looks a little bit better, and we'll be using this all winter long for plowing. And we don't really have any areas where the tracks would be beneficial, but here we have it. This thing is sweet. So I'm a big fan of this. This is kind of the Bobcat, but Lizard branding since we're on the Xbox here. We got a full strobe light up top, single beacon, and this is foot and hand controls, not the joystick, which is a-okay with me. I'm used to running these controls, which is sweet. And this thing, guys, is going to be, I think, probably going to be our new main skid steer that we're going to be using. This thing we are going to be using quite a lot, and I can't wait for that. So we'll get it up on the trailer now since we're already in it. And I believe all the paperwork is signed. Right there should be good. Now, one thing, guys, I do need to look for a utility trailer with skid steer ramps, much heavier duty ramps than these. I think over time we're just going to end up bending these ramps and they won't be any useful, so we'll have to look at that. But before we head out, guys, from the dealer, look at this. This is a huge case, the CX350D. Wow, this thing, look at how big the engine is on this. This thing looks awesome. Let's see. I want to see if it's unlocked. And it's unlocked, guys. Oh, take a look at this. Wow, this thing is huge. One day, guys, maybe we'll have a job. We could rent something like this. I really want to run one of these here. I mean, look at how big this thing is. That is pretty cool. And then this looks to be a Deere, yeah, John Deere 50G. I think this is something more manageable in our price range that we could look at here down the road. Let's see if this is unlocked. It looks like it is. I really do like the visibility here. It looks pretty good. And yeah, I think, like I mentioned, guys, we'll have to look into the next purchase for the business. We'll have to see what type of jobs we're taking on and if we need to purchase one of those excavators. But I think a mini excavator I kind of see picking up soon. Heading back to the shop with the new skid steer, super exciting. This is a big purchase for the business, and it is going to make us a lot of money, which is hopefully going to make us grow and buy more equipment down the road as well, which is pretty cool here. But the Lizard F350, guys, is definitely one of my favorites. It's a really cool truck. It doesn't have the Ford branding on it, but it is sweet. We're back at the shop with a new purchase, which is super exciting. So I'm going to get this unloaded, and I think I'm going to go change the blades on the zero turn. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It was a lot of fun making a few big purchases for the lawn and landscape business. Until next time, thanks for watching, stay tuned, and subscribe for more.